How's everyone doing? It's nice to see you all. I've been with Sellercloud a little over 2 years now. I started on the implementation team while also doing premium support. So it's there where I learned the ins and outs of Sellercloud that helped me with my role today as an account manager. So as an account manager, I work with clients like yourselves to better utilize their Sellercloud platform. And I also want to bring awareness to the new products and features that I think will be beneficial for you all. So that's why I'm excited to share with you some today. I'm very excited to announce that you can now publish new ASINs to Amazon, meaning, yes, it's exciting. I can't take the credit, but I'm excited to share more details with you all today. This means that you can create new ASINs from Sellercloud to Amazon directly using Amazon's new Selling Partner API. Now, why is this valuable and helpful? A few reasons, not all of them, but we all know more listings mean more sales. So this helps you increase your listings. And then you could also create your bundles as kits to also increase your listings. You could also save time on data entry. A lot of this information is going to live in Sellercloud already, and you're going to use that same information when you do your posting. You could also increase efficiency. So Sellercloud is going to be your main source of truth. So again, because all that information lives in Sellercloud, you're going to use that when you publish your listings. And also, you and your team are already familiar with Sellercloud, how it works, the fields, so you'll use that same information. Now, in order to do this, we tried to make it as simple as possible. You're going to need your product in Sellercloud. So you can either create a new product from your Manage Catalog page. Hopefully, we're all familiar with this page by now. But I do want to highlight a little tip would be to click the gear icons on the top right, and that's when you'll get this personalized page. What I mean by that is you can actually set the fields to be required for your team to fill them out every time they make a new product. You can tailor this when you post to a channel such as Amazon. So you can say to your team, I want you to fill out this information, including things like bullet points that you know will help you when you wish to publish it to Amazon later on. Now, if you have an existing product in Sellercloud already that you wish to post, you can do that as well. So what you'll do is you'll go to the Amazon properties of your existing SKU, and you'll use the Ready to Post feature. The way this works is if you hover over the no, it's going to tell you the missing information that you need to update and provide before you can post to that channel. It will refresh as well. So if you update some of the information and click refresh, it will continue to tell you what else is needed. Then, when all the information is filled out, you're ready to configure your attributes. Now, we're able to offer this new ability to publish new ASINs to Amazon because of this new Configure Your Attributes tool. You can watch this brief overview of how it works. It's all on the same Amazon properties page too, so it's going to allow for easier navigation and be more efficient. Once you fill out the information that's required, you'll click Save and Validate. Save and Validate will not only check the information that you've provided, it may also prompt a few additional attributes. This is because there's smart technology behind it that recognizes when one attribute may need additional attributes as per Amazon. Once you're finished populating that information and validating it all, you'll click Save and Close. Now you're ready to post your product. Now, to post your product, you're going to stay within that same page, that Amazon Properties page. You're going to go to Actions and click Post on Amazon. Now, I know the question will come up, does this work for variations? The answer is yes. As you can see here, this is already live and working, where when you post the product on Amazon, when it's successful, it will post straight to Amazon. Now, to check the results, you can do it on an individual product basis by staying on that same Amazon Properties page and clicking the action Get Publishing Results. The way this works is we will keep querying until we pull in the ASIN successfully into Sellercloud. Now, if there's an error, it will pop up when you click Get Publishing Results. It will tell you the issue, and then you can fix it and try again. You can also use our channel posting log. So hopefully everyone here is familiar with this page as well, but it's a great page to check throughout the day. What it does is it tells you your posting activity from your entire team. This is great because it'll work for Amazon, and it'll also show you posting activity for other channels as well. If it's successful, you'll see the green checkbox. If there's an error, it will tell you what that error is. So again, you could go back and fix it. It will also tell you the user that's doing the posting and the time of day. Now, in true Sellercloud fashion, before you're ready to use this functionality, there are a couple of client settings that you do need to enable that are noted here. One of them is Enable Amazon SP Listings API. The other is Enable Amazon SP API Product Attributes. To help make all of this easier to post to Amazon, we are very excited to announce that you can now map your attributes. Now, imagine how complex this feature is, as there are over 1,700 categories and even more attributes. So while this was no easy task, you can now set up your rules to help make it more simple to post your products. Here's a brief overview of how this works. So you're going to select your category, and that will then display the necessary attributes. Now from there, you can map each attribute to an existing field in Sellercloud. You can even enter a custom value. So a custom value would be a static value. So for example, if country of origin was the field, was the attribute, you can have it mapped to always be USA. Then when you go to configure your attributes and get your product ready for posting like we looked at earlier, we will already pre-populate that information with the mapping that you configure. This will obviously help make it more simple to post your products. It will save you time, but it's also by setting these rules, you're going to reduce the amount of errors, and it's going to make it a much less manual process because you're pre-populating it with this mapping, and it's going to pull in the fields that already exist. Even better, you can now add custom columns to this mapping, meaning if I know I have to fill out the field for color, and I know I have a custom column for color on all of my products, you can have it pre-populate with using the values in your custom columns. Speaking of custom columns, in the past, users had to request a custom column be created through Sellercloud support, where Sellercloud support would then create it and enable it for you, as users were not able to make your own custom columns. Now I'm going to save you all time and the energy of reaching out to Sellercloud support by announcing you can now create your own custom columns. Why is this important? So I think we're all pretty aware of why this is important, but obviously you guys know your product best. So you can create those custom columns and you know how to best set them up for your needs. It's also going to save you a lot of time, right? So when you need a custom column on the spot, you can now just go create it versus waiting to put in a request with us. It could also be especially helpful for custom workflows. Now, anyone who has access to settings within your account will have access to create these custom columns. To do this, you'll click the plus sign here, and this is a new page within your settings. What this will do is populate this box here where you start creating the custom column. Column name is going to be one word, no spaces. This is used for importing and exporting. Then the display name can be whatever you want. So you can have multiple words, spaces. That's how you and your team are going to see it in your Sellercloud account. The data type, you'll want to choose one from the drop-down here. String is the most popular, as it is open text, but you can choose other examples as well, such as Boolean, which would be a checkbox. Another cool feature is that you can actually set a default value for your custom columns. And then, of course, you'll enable it. These can all be imported, exported, and even filtered in searches such as Manage Catalog. Now, just as easily as you can publish new listings from Sellercloud to Amazon, you can do it from Sellercloud to other channels as well, including, but not limited to, of course, eBay, Walmart Marketplace, and Shopify. So eBay, same thing where you can use the ready to post feature and you could update it so that all the information is filled out and the ready to post will go from no to yes. And then on the same eBay properties page, you'll go to Actions, List on eBay. Walmart Marketplace, very similar thing where Walmart Marketplace will have its own properties tab. You update the product so that it's ready to post, and then you go to Actions, Post to Walmart Marketplace. One other thing to highlight is a new feature for posting to existing listings on Walmart Marketplace's catalog, where you can post using setup by match. This is really great because it will save you a ton of time, as you only need some basic product information, as we will actually reference that listing that already exists and use the majority of information from that listing. If you wish to post using Walmart setup by match, you will just need to enable the product, of course, as well as provide the shipping weight, the price, and a unique product identifier and value, such as a UPC code. And you could also do this for Shopify in this similar fashion, where you're going to update the product so that it's ready to post. And then you're going to go to Actions, Post to Website for Shopify. Now, something to note with Shopify is that we also have the option to add meta fields to your listing. So this is a great way to add additional information to your listings from Sellercloud. And meta fields can represent the custom data for a specific product listing. So if you want to manage it, you can also go to Actions, Manage Meta Fields directly from Sellercloud and update it to Shopify. Now, one other thing to note is when you're posting to many channels like this, you can do it using the export channel missing information to help get your products ready more quickly and in bulk. So that would be from your Manage Catalog, you select the SKUs, and you go to Export Channel Missing Information. This will provide you with a template depending on the channel you're wishing to post to. You'll populate that template and then import it, which will help get your products ready for those channels. Thank you, and hopefully you all learned something new or found this beneficial for you to use.